Hey guys, welcome to another video on my mental health channel. This one, it's going to explain what a panic attack is to me and what it feels like to me. I know it's probably different for everybody else, but this is the type of thing I feel when there's a panic attack going on. Thankfully, I haven't had a full-blown panic attack for quite a long time. It is very uncomfortable and it makes you very scared. It is the most terrifying thing I've ever had happen to me. And there's been a lot of things that have happened. So, well, getting right into it, what is a panic attack? So it makes you feel a sudden feeling of doom, of terror, extreme terror. You feel like you're dying, or at least I did. I thought I had actually died the first time I had a panic attack. So the first time I was with some friends and I was on the couch. It was just a get-together, and I started feeling weird. I felt my heart rate go up, and that wasn't too much of a big deal to me because I didn't think much of it at the time. But I felt also that time seemed to be starting to slowing down. Things that people were saying were kind of getting garbled, and it was kind of slowing down. It was the strangest thing ever. And then it started feeling like I was losing control of my body in the way that I wasn't able to feel anything. That means like my face started going numb, my fingers went numb, it proceeded to my arm, my legs. I felt like I was actually dying. I could hear people around me saying things, and my girlfriend at the time said this has never happened to him before, and that I could hear that there was some panic and concern. However, I couldn't feel myself, and I could only just hear what was going on. Very strange feeling, very terrifying. So what happened then is it felt like I was going into this state of unconsciousness, and at that point that's where I felt like I was dying. I could feel that all these thoughts were racing through my head. And when people say your life flashes before you, this is exactly what happened. I was remembering things that happened a long time ago. I was foreseeing things that might happen in the future. To me, this felt like I was in this tunnel of thought from what happened to, from when I was a kid all the way to then, and then in the future, and what would happen. I felt like I had lost unconsciousness. The feeling in my face, it went so numb, and it felt like my teeth inside were melting. It was terrifying. I could feel my fingers lose feeling. I felt at that point that I was just in my own head, and that was the only sense of reality I had with connection to the world. I didn't feel like that connection was between my body and the world was still there. And I know that sounds really weird, but that's the best way I can explain it. I remember that I was just, I thought I had died, and then the next thing you know, and I don't know how much time had passed, but my girlfriend at the time, she opened up my eye, and I could see her. And at that moment, I realized that I wasn't dead. And I thought, wow, I'm alive. This is amazing. Like, I didn't die. I thought I had died. And everybody around me, I could see them, and I started saying their names. Like, I can see this person and that person and this person. And I felt really weird. It felt like this, like I was some kind of weirdo or some kind of mentally strange person that didn't know what to do or what to say. After that, I had I got very sick physically. I threw up a lot, and it made me feel really bad. But as I threw up more, I started to feel better. I regained feeling in my limbs and my fingers, my face. I knew that I was still on this planet. I know it sounds weird, but it's exactly what happened, and that's the best way that I can explain it. From there, I got some air. I went outside, and I was with somebody, and I could feel it. I was like, oh no, it's happening again. And then I could start feeling, actually, it felt like the life was draining out of me. Like my face started going numb again. My arms were around this person, but I started sliding down as if I was just losing all feeling again. And at that point, I thought, it's it. That's it again. I'm dying again. So I didn't know what else to think because this had never happened to me before, other than just moments prior to when it did. From then, I don't remember too much. I remember that I went home the next day. I went to a hospital. They did tests, and of course, all the tests turned out normal. Everything was good health-wise, and they had just said it was a panic attack. Not just a panic attack, but they said it was a panic attack. So I didn't know what it was at the time. I didn't know how to deal with it, or even if I could, because I had felt that I lost control of my body. Yeah, and after that I sought medical attention. I ended up getting anti-anxiety medication, things like that. So that's my story about my own panic attack. It hasn't happened too many times, other than a few others that I remember. However, none of them got that severe, so I don't know what to think of that. Hopefully it never ever happens again, because it was the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me. And I should hope that it never happens again. I would not wish this to happen on anybody. And hopefully that it doesn't affect any of you guys too seriously, or too much like that. If it does, though, just know that you're not going to die. It is not anything that can kill you. It can be, controlled by medication. Just see your doctor if it concerns you. Get some medical help, and take care of your mental health. So that was my story, and if you have any similar stories, please leave them in the comments. I'd like to hear them, because that's what this channel is all about. It's just sharing information and experiences. And yeah, I hope that it never happens to you. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I will put up another video probably in a week or so, and we'll just go from there. So thank you very much for watching. Please share this video with as many people as you think it would help, and subscribe if you want to see other videos in the future. So thanks again, and have a great day.